the free agency and stuff. We ended up drafting a quarterback who could be something. Nick Chamberlain, 67 overall, hidden dev. Darius Cone and Jeremiah Aldridge, both on the final years of their deal. So now's the best time to see if we have something. We'll probably end up giving Jeremiah Aldridge a 1 year extension uh, to at least compete with Nick Chamberlain, but who knows? So that was the big one. That was our first round pick 31. We traded a pick we had uh, in order to get younger or to get a pick for next year. We also got a few other picks from trading away, as you notice here. David Trapp is gone, and so is I forget what his name was, the backup left tackle, who was like a 77 overall, was going into the final year of his deal. I figured now's the best time to trade him. We got a third for him, and we somehow got a first for the other guy. Howard's actually supposed to be starting. Um, right guard, and Robertson's going to take over for Brian Coleman after this season. So yeah, that was pretty much all we did though. We lost a few guys, as you may notice. Kendall Lynch is gone. We did end up letting him walk. So I'm stuck in my throat. We gave Steve Mayo a 1 year. Dude, that's only worth like 3.5 mil. So I was ecstatic to jump on that offer. 4.1. That's like a great deal. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did. There's a few other players gone, but we have solid enough replacements. We are going to give Thomas Hayward to start at middle linebacker over Kenny Cates as well. We also, as you saw, got a safety who I think was a sixth round pick who ended up being a 67 overall with hidden dev. Yeah, a late sixth rounder. I saw him, I was like, what is this guy doing here still? And he was amazing. Wow, for a sixth round. Like I said he was probably a late second, early third type player. Uh, the offense hasn't really changed much besides the O line, and even then it was just one guy. So, we have a good guy to replace him, who I believe is only like two overall behind, but has star dev and is significantly younger. We're a playoff contender. We're 90 overall. I do feel like this is our final chance to try. Well, it is our final chance with Jadarius Cone, as he is 35 and 88 overall, and he's on a 1 year. He's on the final year, and I just drafted a quarterback, so this is his final moment. As we know, he's been amazing. Got drafted in the second round, 4 Pro Bowls, led the league in passing twice, was the best quarterback twice, and MVP twice. Anyway, enough rambling about all of this. This is, like I said, probably our final chance at Jadarius Cone. He has won a Super Bowl. He has won, I want to say, at least one other. I think he led us to 3 Super Bowls, won one of them. we win week 1. That's huge for momentum. We lost 1 to the Bengals and we lost 1 to the Dolphins. And then the year after the Dolphins won, we ended up beating the Jaguars, who the Jaguars beat the Dolphins in the championship game. Week 2 now against the Titans, though. They're 1-0. They're a team who's kind of taken a lot of former players from us. So I don't believe they have many. I know they took Luke Allen for a year. They took Justin Fields. They took Darnell Mooney. As Nate Walker gets player of the week. It was week 1, by the way, in case you're curious. And if we go over here as well to, no, it's not here. We do have the third oldest, tied third, I should say, oldest player in NFL history. Or, not history, but right now. As you can see, Evan McPherson is number 1 at 39. Then we have a two-way tie between us and Bryce Morgan, who won player of the week, week 1. It doesn't show here, but Trevor, I believe because he's not like good enough to make this list. But Trevor Lawrence is 38. He is still active. He is on the Commanders. I do not know if he is the starter or the backup. Oh, we already checked this. We have the game waiting for an elite QB. They have Doug Boss. Man, I don't know why, but my like just have something in my throat or something. Larry Sweeting is a 95, arguably 96 now. Here are the mock drafts. We're gonna show it just because I want to show you how many first round picks we have. We have 1 at 6, so whoever's doing bad is there. 1 at 19, that is probably us. Yeah. So we have 2 first round picks. I think the Saints are the one we have as well. The Commanders doing pretty solid. Few 2-0 teams. We have to beat the Saints. Players to negotiate with. We're not going to negotiate with anyone yet. But Brian Cohen, we're going to let go. Jadarius Cone, we're going to hurt to say we're more than likely going to let him go. Paul Fender, I mean, I'll probably bring him back for the 2-year deal he's asking for. Kevin Trammell will probably bring back. Jake Hamlin will probably be back. Corey Childress, he's a 33-year-old tight end. He's gone. Kelvin Brackens is definitely probably priority 1, honestly. Kenny Cates, he's asking for a decent or a very cheap contract, so I would probably bring him back for that. Steve Mayo, we're probably going to let go. Alfonso Washington, we'll think about. Tremaine White, I'd probably bring back. Dylan McDaniels, we'll see. Jeremiah Aldridge, he's asking for 2 years. Very cheap 2-year deal. I'll probably bring him back for that deal. But yeah, these are kind of the players. And a few of them we're going to say goodbye to. As you can see, they're up there in age. Right tackle, I'm guessing. Yeah, but there is Middleton over here as well. So we might just let Alfonso Washington walk for Middleton instead. I mean, I think it looks like they're the same age. Not that it really matters because we're gonna, be free of a lot of cap space with Jadarius Cone and Brian Cohen both being gone in the same offseason. That's gonna bring us back into being able to assign free agents. Like we used to not be able to do that. Jadarius Cone winning player of the week there. as you know, like the past few off seasons, we haven't really been able to target anyone because we don't have the cap space to do so. But now we kind of do with, as you saw, 92 mil. That's because Darius Cone is not taking up nearly 40 mil of it. Brian Cohen's not taking up nearly 20 mil of it. Like that right there, I just named very close to $60 million. Probably around 57 mil. I mean, Jadarius Cone just won Player of the Week, so I'm gonna praise him. The Eagles, this is a team that's normally very iffy. They're usually very bad, but then they'll have that one year where they're just amazing. No, unless they turn something around, it does not look like that's going to be this year. All right, look at that. We do have a week 7 bye, so that's actually a really nice bye week. That's right before the the trade deadline. That really allows us to kind of do what we want. We have not played a division game yet, so I'm kind of nervous to see how this Detroit game goes. I'm hoping it goes in our favor. It does. We have another weekly award. It's going to Eric Bird. Duval won Player of the Week for the Packers. They pick up their first win. Crisis and confidence. I'm assuming that's one of the receivers having a lackluster year compared to what they were expecting. So we're gonna see Quan Nolan. I'm not gonna promise him, bro. You haven't, man. Shake it off, bro. We're 5-0 with one more game. If we reach our bye week at 6-0, we did. I was not expecting to be 6-0 at this point. I was expecting to be like 4-2, if like anything, at best. Well, we're gonna stay grinding. This is an early bye week. We are really dominating at the moment. We're 6-0. And I'd imagine we're 10, 11 wins is going to be enough to punch a playoff ticket. So we're going to look at these guys. Kevin Bracken's, like I said, most important guy by far. He has taken up a decent amount of cap space with this, but he does reject. Now we're going to double back to Jake Hamlin, who is interested. A 3-year deal. This gets him to probably around the end of his prime. Paul Fender, I think we're going to wait on. Kevin Trammell, I'm going to go ahead and give him probably a 3-year deal. Up the money a bit as well. He's going to reject that. Steve Mayo, we're going to say no to. Kenny Cates, we can't negotiate with. So, I guess we can steer back to Paul Fender. I am going to throw in a 3-year deal. Up the money just a tad bit. We'll go ahead and do that deal. I don't understand why no one's trying to re-sign with a championship contender who's literally offering you what you're looking for and more. Luckily, it is the bye week, so none of this does count towards negotiations. Remember, we have, once we clinch a playoff spot, get eliminated, or week 18, whichever one happens. Week 18 is if, we're still fighting for a playoff spot. We haven't clinched or anything. And then the the one time, which we still have. We're allowed to use it now if we want, for whoever we want. Jay's Cone is at QB, man. I have not checked the stats. We're going to check after this week since it is the halfway point. We might as well just wait. I do want to see where the Saints are. They're still at 6, so I imagine we're probably at 32 right now, or like 31. We're gonna check the records as well after this week. Hopefully, we can beat Buffalo. I'd really like us to try and clinch a playoff spot as soon as possible. Alrighty. Damn, we were the second to last team. Denver's still undefeated. We do have a new injury to look at as well. Eric Bird, Sheldon Foster, those are some solid, well, one solid, the other I don't even know. We have an injury to look at though. It's going to be Dexter McCray's out for a week, so is Christopher Kelly, which is completely fine. Jimmy Payne can return from IR. It says yeah, it's not giving me the option to. It's no joke. If he does return, he's probably getting cut immediately. I don't know why it's not letting us do it, but whatever. And then Thomas Hayward's out for 4 weeks, so that's not great. We're not going to place him on IR. All right, New England. Ooh, almost forgot to look at stats. Paul Walton, former quarterback for us, doing very well, leading the league in passing yards. Eric Bird is the sack leader as well. That's our guy. Jarius Cones, kind of middle of the pack in passing yards, doing well in touchdowns. That offense is middle of the pack. Dexter McCray is really struggling. Points scored, we're scoring a lot of points. Receiving, we're not doing well either. Points allowed, we're third. So our defense is doing well. Our offense is middle of the pack. Week 9 against New England. That also could be because of the bye week we have had. Okay. Oh no, we're not going to be going down this rabbit hole of winning 6 games, losing 6. The teams that are easily winnable, I'm putting out there. These are games we should not be losing. I'm going to instinctively say, fuck you, Arizona. Always ruining me, always beating us. Prospect spotlight, none of this really matters. We're not really doing scouting. I'm not really interested. I am going to try and do my best because this is going, like, next off season is going to be the last I control. Whoops. Please tell me it still has the focus player stuff. Okay. We are going to as well, now that we got that win, we're at 7, so I'm feeling pretty good. Plus there's a chance, outside the Arizona game, we have a bunch of division games coming up that we could happen to stumble across a losing streak. There, take that deal. Fuck you, man. Go fuck yourself, you little fucking greedy ass bitch. I'm offering you whatever you fucking want and more, and you're just saying, no. Like, what the fuck is your issue, man? What the fuck is your issue? I don't give a shit about you, Kevin Trammell, because, well, I can just sign you in free agency. No one offers a punter anything. Thank you, Kelvin Bracken. See, if I offer more money than what you're asking, accept it. This is a nice deal for Kenny Cates. I'm literally just willing to do the base thing. I'll honestly even throw in a little more. Just to make sure. I do not want to, like, negotiate with him. I want him to be locked up. Alfonso Washington, I think we're just going to let walk. Tremaine White, he is a definite bring back in my opinion. He's not really interested, so we're going to bump it up a bit. I don't really see a need for you, Dylan McDaniels, but I'll just go ahead and throw you the base salary. The neutral offer. Alright, Dylan McDaniels is back for 2 years. Solid wide receiver 4. Really, Jeremiah Aldridge is like the big guy now. Bobby Ballard, I don't really know. Sure. Glenn Knox and Justin Caldwell are probably not because, well, they're just not great. Bobby Ballard I don't even know about, so we'll get to him when we can even negotiate with him. But if I was to bring back Jadarius Cone, he would tank our cap. As much as I love him, I think we're at that point where we're going to say goodbye. And what a game! 44-38, that has game of the year potential written all over it. That was between two of the top teams. I would not be surprised if we met in like the championship game or the division round. Well, if it just met in general. I'd imagine one of us is going to earn a bye week unless Washington does, because I know Washington's doing solid as well. I'm getting a phone notification. Okay, it's nothing. I have a lot of notifications that are like not notifications. What I mean by that is like if I get Forrest Buckner's out for a week, that is a bad thing. So what I mean by that is like my phone my phone vibrates for almost every notification. But there are some notifications that like I just don't have. See, I expected us to lose because we were down to Forrest Buckner. Arizona's struggling, so it's going to be really nice to beat them and maybe knock them out of the playoff picture. Which is that this week? Is this week 13? It is. We're going to go ahead and be talking about the rivalry game. This is a rivalry game. This team has like thwarted us in every playoff game in 3 of the past 4 years. And the one they didn't was when we made the Super Bowl. Look at that, like I said. One of us is probably going to get the 1 seed, if not for Washington. And there they are right there. Washington. 8-3 is not a bad record. Washington, Washington's 9-3, so they haven't had their bye week yet. So, we already checked the playoffs, never mind. I used my 1 negotiation as well, so now we have to wait until we clinch the playoff spot. Which, 9 wins, I'm very happy with this. We already are above 500. Payne has 3 upgrade points and he doesn't even play. Can I take him off of the IR and cut him? He can't. He's a 6-8 overall, so that may have saved him as well. There. He's off of IR or something. I don't know. I don't have to deal with him anymore. Come on. I feel like a win against Minnesota will be the ticket to the postseason. We're fine. We've won our division. Oh, no, we haven't. Well, no matter what, if we win 1 more game, does that matter who, what, where, why, how? If we win Not only do we clinch or a playoff spot, I don't even know if we've clinched yet, so I'm not even gonna bother. But we are the 1 seed. I'm guessing the Commanders either lost or finally had their bye week, and maybe we have the tiebreaker over them in some magical way. But a win will clinch the division. We're gonna look at NFC quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have not clinched. Win and we're in. That's as simple as it gets. That accounts for both the division, or the playoff spot, and the division. Just one win, and we're confirmed at the 4 seed. We have a confirmed home game in the playoffs. And it's not going to be here because the fucking Packers are giving us a fucking run for our money. When it matters most, man. Now, it's fine. We're still tied for the 1 seed at worst. If we win out, I think we have a pretty solid chance of getting the 1 seed. If we lose one more game, I don't know. I feel like the 1 seed is probably gonna be 12-5. And the Commanders do jump us, and we have to look out for the Panthers as well, being sneaky. They're tied at us with 10-4. It's a freeway tie. I didn't even see Seattle or Tampa Bay. Seattle's right there. Tampa Bay's right there. Don't count anyone out here. Win one game. I will force win this fucking Panthers game if we lose to the Vikings. It's your choice. Thank you. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's no. It doesn't matter. He's going to be back for the Super Bowl if we make it. So I'm going to put him on IR. Donovan Barnes, you're a great player, but unfortunately, I don't. It's not worth risking it. Noah Walker, of course, gets a new ability because he devved up. It's not worth taking the risk of making the Super Bowl when I could sign. Who's the top left outside linebacker? I don't care how old you are, you're on this team. We're gonna sign Isaiah Banks because he is a scheme fit. Plus, it was a two-way tie for overall. Oh, I didn't even see Cam Yancey. Oh well, he's not a scheme fit. So there we go. This is huge because if we lose this game, it probably means we're out of the 1 seed for good. The Commanders are still holding it down. Because winning this game is, if we win, we're clinched 2 seed, I believe. Unless it's Seattle still hanging around. Or, I should say San Francisco, because Seattle's been jumped by San Fran. So that's what it comes down to. Where is Seattle at? Yeah. And I beat the Buccaneers, so if we win, we're guaranteed 2 seed. If we lose, then if we lose, like, it's difficult, but if we lose, we're going to need a lot to happen. So I'm just going to hope we win, and we do. So I'm guessing Washington lost because we are in the 1 seed, unless if that game right there just gave us the tiebreaker. Okay, here it is. Simple solution. We're guaranteed this 2 seed. If we win or Washington loses, we're the 1 seed. If we lose and Washington wins, they're the 1 seed. Um, we also maybe have a chance to dick Detroit out of a playoff spot as well, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Cardinals are fucking fighting for a playoff spot. Not that it matters. If we happen to play Arizona, I've said it. I'm force winning that game. I'm not losing another playoff. I'm not losing another Super Bowl chance to the fucking Cardinals. Another new injury. Who is this? Tremaine White, your season's done for as well. No matter what, you can't even make it back. So we're just going to put you on IR and get a new cornerback. This is it, man. This is our final. Darius Cone has one final chance to get it done. Vernon Butler is 33. This could be his final year in the NFL. We're going to try and get him that ring. And if we don't, I'm sorry. This week doesn't really mean much to me. Oh, I should have seen who was in the playoffs. Seattle is 10-7. They were the 7 seed. They end up upsetting Washington. San Francisco beats Tampa, and the Panthers beat the Giants. In the AFC, the Steelers got the 1 seed. Once again, the 7-seeded Chargers upset the Broncos. So it's both 7 seeds pulling upset. Same with the Chiefs upsetting the Bills. And the Titans beat the Browns. So theoretically, Kansas City has a chance to host a championship game. It's going to need a decent bit. They're going to need to upset the Titans, and the Chargers are going to need to upset the Steelers. And in the NFC side, it doesn't really shock me if the 49ers were to host it. The Seahawks can't, no matter what. Hopefully we win. In fact, I'm gonna... I'm not losing to an NFC West team. And if we happen to play the 49ers, I'm sorry, but I'm going to do the exact same thing. I feel like we're going to get upset. And I really don't like it. No. Fucking way. I said it. I'm sticking to my word, man. I'm sorry, but this NFC West has caused me so much pain. What did I say? What? I called that. The Chiefs and the Chargers. Ideally, I want the Chargers to win because I feel like they give us our best chance at making the playoff or winning the Super Bowl. Because if it's Kansas City, come on, baby, one more. Kansas Darius, come bring it home. We don't have anyone in Pro Bowl because we're in the Super Bowl, but here it is. Mitch Hunter, former running back for us. Way to represent. It's about time we made it back here. Daquan Wiggins representing us as well. I believe that who it is. Former receiver for us. Paul Altman, former center for us, way to represent. Chad Randall, former right tackle for us, way to represent. Is that Charles Barkley? please, man. The only issue is I want to win this game so bad. This is Jadarius Cone's 4th Super Bowl, and he's only won 1. The Chargers didn't even finish above 500. That's a non-factor. What are you saying? This is a Super Bowl. It's the NFL. Anything can happen any week, anytime, anywhere. Eric Bird, we're going to manually upgrade you. You have X Factor. Way to go. Up to a 96 overall. This is definitely, like, giving me shivers. I desperately want to win this game, man. I really, really do. Anyone dev up? Did Brian Cohen dev up the superstar? I'm sorry. I don't know where it would say. Is it awards? I have no idea if Brian Cohen was superstar. I don't think he was. I didn't think D lineman could, or O lineman could dev up. McLeod ends up having star dev, by the way. I kind of figured. We still don't know the poor old rookie down here. So I'm going to check his dev trait, and I'm going to give him his dev trait if he regresses. I don't think he will. Okay, only star dev. Sure. So that sucks. I was hoping maybe be superstar. One final game to decide it all. Seagull Davison wins MVP. Jadarius Cone at number 3. Coach of the year goes to Jared Larson of the Broncos. We're in there at number 3. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Bam. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Cassie Big Bay. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jack Whitaker. Defensive Player of the Year, Amani Green. Best QB goes to Rod Fisher. Best running back goes to Kyrie Spearman. Best wide receiver goes to Dimitri Woodley. Saw Tate there. I want to say Lonnie Tate maybe used to play for us. I have no idea. Tight ends or O linemen, Scott Klein. Steelers have top 2 and David Chapman as well. Best D-line, Cassidy Big Bay, obviously. You want defense player of the year, makes sense. Vaughn White, best linebacker. Best defensive back, Jaleel Finch. I really like that name. And best kicker goes to Copper White. Cade York, there's Kurt Lang, former kicker for us, way to represent. Cade York, he's also, so maybe Jadarius Cone isn't as old as I thought. I don't know why it's not showing these guys if I'm looking at rosters. NFC best kicker, we're just going to go here. Tom Cash. Kyle Wood at number 4. Offensive player of the year, Antoine Clements. Like Clements, something. Oh, I think Doug Wiggins. That was not the Quan who won. Forgot to pull. Eric Bird, defensive player of the year. Noah Walker at number 3. Offensive rookie of the year, Nathan Lambert. Defense rookie of the year, Rashawn McElroy. It's a weird name. Kind of like it. Best QB is Eagle Davison, Jadarius Cone at number 3. Running back goes to Gordon Moyer. Mitch Hunter, a former guy for us at number 4, way to represent. Wide receiver, Antoine Clements. I don't think we have any. Oh, Christopher Kelly sneaks in at 10. Oh, I'm in. Brian Colin wins it. D. Lyman, Eric Bird, of course. Noah Walker at number 2. Way to dominate, you two. Linebacker Darian Fort. Defensive back Ray Grimes or Grims. Alrighty, one final game. Is Darius gonna win a second Super Bowl with us? We will see. The Super Bowl is being held in Dallas, Texas. And the winner are B. Fuck you, EA! Holy shit! I don't fucking believe this. Fucking hell! I feel like the Bills! Feel like the Vikings out here, bro. Holy shit. We can't win shit. We always get so damn far and always when it matters most. Fucking fuck, 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 fuck. That's it, man. Jadarius Cone. He's done. I don't think we bring him back. If our staff left us, I'm going to be upset. Okay, they're both still here. We're going to keep them around. Why? Why? It's 50-50 every time. How do we lose the 50-50? 3 times in a row. Here's everyone who retired, bro. I'm actually devastated, man. I thought for sure we had it. Corey Childress, congrats on retirement. Vernon Butler, I knew he would, man. I'm so sorry we couldn't get you that final hoorah to end it. Trey Galloway, former receiver for us, congrats. Kyle Pitts, that was an actual player. He calls it quits. Enrique Patton, former guy for us, congrats on retirement. I didn't see a Trevor Lawrence or an Evan McPherson or a K. Jordan, so they're still kicking it. Final thing I want to do is I want to negotiate with the guys I genuinely want back. Well, Duggan, I don't even know where you came from, but no. Jadarius Cone only regressed 1 overall. I enjoyed you too. I figured I might as well throw him the contract. He does decline. Paul Fender, bro. Just accept. Thank you. Kevin Trammell. Just accept. Thank you. Steve Mayo, you're gone, but I enjoyed you while you were here. If I was in Washington, we're going to let you go. Bobby Ballard. I don't care. I don't even know who you are, but see you. Alright? I figured I might as well offer you it since we have the cap space. Jeremiah Aldridge. Like, look at how big of an offer I'm giving you. I don't care because it's super cheap. And honestly, Glenn Knox, sure, just take this 1-year deal. Oh, never mind. See ya. Well, yeah, I can't do that. Darius Cone. I don't even know who you are, but sure. There. You're 900K. I really don't care. You're taking one mil. That's going to do it, unfortunately. It's not 100% over yet because we still have one more season, and then we're doing the full season Sims. But I feel like we're not gonna have nearly as much success as we did there. I'm not gonna do anything. I just want to see Jadarius Cone. I would love him back. He has 5 teams in the industry. You're telling me there's an even better quarterback who's younger. Granted, he doesn't have X factor. 15 teams interested in this guy. For what reason? I have no idea. Skylar McKenzie, honestly, I'm considering giving. I think I might be looking at a Skylar McKenzie type guy. But I do want to see what we have in our guy. So I don't know. He is already a 72 actually, so I think we'll roll with him. That's gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time, which I don't know when. Maybe like Friday or something. All right, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.